We are here in Jamaica at the grand opening of the Riu Palace Aquarelle. Is a massive 700-room, 12-story, all-inclusive resort set on a really beautiful stretch of White Bay Beach, just 30 minutes outside of Montego Bay. Now, this is actually our third stay at a Riu Palace, and overall, we really love these hotels. Prices are fantastic, facilities are really modern, and they're family-friendly while not being too kid-focused. We are staying in the entry-level junior suite, partial ocean view, which we got at a great rate of $329 a night. So let's go check out the room. We are starving, and unfortunately it's between lunch and dinner, so we're gonna just wander around and see what we can find, and then the plan for dinner is going to the buffet. All right, we are just taking a walk along the beach and checking everything out. Of course, it is gray and kind of chilly, honestly, but it's a really beautiful beach area. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of sun and can really enjoy it this trip. All right, so we have the swim up rooms behind me, and right there, elevated, are more swim up rooms, and those should be the swim up rooms with the ocean view because you're higher up. So those look really, really cool. I'm not sure what all these other rooms are and why they view this and we are on the other side. Super convenient. All of the restaurants are located just off the lobby together. So if it pours the whole time we're here, we don't have to walk across the property in the rain to go eat dinner. All right, we are in luck. The sports bar looks open. We're gonna grab a snack. All right, guys, we are at the sports bar, which is called American Country, and this is open 24/7. So perfect to grab a late night bite, or if you're in between lunch and dinner like we are now. And of course, I've got me some rum punch. I don't know why, but every time I come to Jamaica, I just want to eat hot dogs. All right, quick stop at one of the bars. David got an espresso martini and I got a chocolate mudslide. Oh my God, it's good. All right, guys, we rested up a bit and unpacked, and now it is time for actual dinner. So we are gonna go head down to the buffet and then check out the entertainment afterward. There's supposed to be a Hollywood themed show, and I bet it's gonna be a big one since it's the first night. Let's go. David has a more reasonable plate considering we just ate like 3-4 hours ago. I just thought everything looked so freaking good. I had to put it all on my plate. But yeah, the buffet, it's delicious. All right, well, I did eat my entire plate. It was so good. White Bay restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, this is a good buffet. And I love a good buffet. All right, what's the verdict? You like the buffet?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it was a really good buffet. And now I don't know if I can stay awake for the entertainment. I'm so tired and full. Okay guys, we're all ready for bed, but we have a slight burst pipe from the neighbors above us. So maintenance took a look and they do need to change our room. We don't really care. We work in construction. This is like very, very normal with new construction. It happens. And another good reminder that when you go to a brand new resort, you have to expect hiccups with new builds, with trying to get all of the restaurants going, with figuring out their staffing plans. There's kinks to work out. And just keep that in mind when you book a place like that. Uh-oh. Oh, their new drywall. That sucks.
No, that's just bang. That's concrete.
Oh. Oh. Okay. All right, we packed up really quick and we're ready to go see what kind of room we're gonna get. Good morning, everyone, from our new view. It's really pretty, and I'm excited to see that it's not pouring rain, although that is in store later today. Now, I was looking at the room types, and I think we're still in the junior suite with a partial sea view, just like we were on the exact other side of the building. You do see partial view, so I don't know what would prompt getting you placed on the other side where we started, or getting this view of the grounds. All right, we're gonna do a little walking tour of the grounds, fly the drone, and then breakfast at the buffet starts at 7. Let's go. Guys, we are thrilled. It is so sunny and we are heading back to White Bay. We're gonna grab some breakfast and hopefully this sun will continue so we can have some pool time. All right, Riu buffets do not disappoint. All of the Rius we've been to, fantastic buffet for dinner and breakfast alike. Love it. Okay, well, all of you at home probably come to resorts like this to, relax by the pool. This is how I make David go to the pool when we travel. Poor thing. All right, guys, David is going on the water slide. There he is. He's gonna go. So over here it's sunny, but on the other side of the resort, it's like, again, the storm. Look at this. Guys, we had a little bit of lunch and some coffee, and it's been raining and the skies are a little gray, so we are just relaxing in this kind of open lounge area, working on some content, looking at the beach, and wishing this was our everyday work life. Alright guys, we are at Steakhouse for dinner tonight. So if you love meat, this is definitely your place. Now just keep in mind this restaurant does require reservations, as do all the other restaurants except for the buffet, sports bar, and Pepe's Jerk Shack. So just make sure when you arrive, you download the app and make your reservations right away, because there's a chance you may not get in if you don't. Food was really good. The steak came out cooked just the way I wanted it, and the carrots were really good. David had a really nice steak as well, but they did forget his side, so oops. Yeah, so we'll probably have some dessert and then go back to the room and go to sleep. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful, sunny, sweaty day, and we are heading on to get some breakfast. Now, just a note for the early risers like us, the pools do not open till 8 and the bars do not open till 10. All right, we're gonna go show you the buffet and then we're gonna go to the pool. It's lunchtime, so we are at Pepe's, and Pepe's is open from noon to 3 every day, right by the pools and the beach. So David is having hamburger, jerk chicken, and I don't know what that is. Meanwhile, what do? I got a hot dog and fries again. All right, guys, we are spending some time at the beach and wanted to answer a few questions that we've been seeing online about the beach area. Now, a lot of people were asking if the property has sun umbrellas. And I think where the confusion lies is there are umbrellas at the pool, but on the beach area, there are no umbrellas. So you will need to bring your own umbrella if that's super important to you. Typically, they plant all of these palm trees in this pattern, and then they grow up really tall and give you a lot of shade. So of course, this is new. They're not there yet. Something to keep in mind. So the water in general is pretty blue and the sand is really nice. Riu has a really great stretch of beach. It has been raining and a little bit stormy while we're here, so the waves are really rough right now. But from as far as we can tell, when it's calm, it should be really nice. And we don't really see a lot of rocks or anything, so as long as you're not going out too far, you should be fine without water shoes. And of course, seaweed and sargassum is always a big concern in the Caribbean. It really depends on what time of year you go. Currently, it's May. We're not quite into the rain and sargassum season. And right now the beach is clear. Every morning we have seen the workers really making efforts to clean up any seaweed that's come on shore. Though today we did notice there are some really big piles that washed up just because there was a storm yesterday. But the workers are out, they're bagging it all up, they're removing it. In general, this is a really great beach. right, guys, it is sadly our last night here at Aquarelle, and we're going to our last dinner at Krystle, which is the gourmet restaurant. Now, I've seen online a lot of people have questions about the dress code, and of course, we all know this really only applies to men who sometimes don't have a lot of sense about dressing up for dinner. So, from what we've seen, all of the restaurants simply post that appropriate dinnerware is required, and there is no specific dress code. I know a lot of resorts, including the other Rius we've been to, have been very strict about men's dress, including closed-toe shoes and even varying based on the restaurant. So I would say from what we've seen, a button-down and polo with a nice pair of shorts or non-holey jeans is totally fine. David was even able to wear sandals and it was not a problem. And we've seen some people who were very underdressed for dinner but still let in. Of course, this could change as the resort becomes more established, so just bear that in mind when you're packing. All right, let's go eat our last dinner. Alright guys, it's unfortunately time for us to go back home. We had an amazing experience at this new Riu and definitely recommend it for anyone that likes this type of resort or likes staying at Riu Palaces. And if you have any questions about the resort, don't hesitate to leave a comment below and we'll try our best to answer them. Thanks for coming with us, guys. We'll see you in the next one.